Hey, Shalom, arguments of Rakam Kapash from Jemis London, giving all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashar, Chachadash. Want to give double honors unto the elders, the apostles of GMS, and Shalom out there to the hope for the expression is truth and all sincerity. Back again with another video, Lord, just a quick one. You got this uh, coronation of King Charles here in the UK, right? And he put out a statement or something. Well, my words are escaping me right now, but he called for people to join in and swear allegiance to the king, right? And this has caused a bit of a backlash, you know. But apparently this is like the first time it's happened where it's called on the whole country to basically swear allegiance in that, and you got people trying to quell it a little bit. He got from Sky News: coronation allegiance pledge to king, an invitation, not a command. Right? He's inviting you to swear allegiance to the king, you know. And then even though this is just a spectacle at the end of the day, ultimately Esau does want you to swear allegiance to him, to make him your god. He does want that. And anybody that don't want to do that, you can go to the gallows. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, this is just a spectacle, but it's interesting that he even put this out there, because it is in the spirit of Esau to want you to do that. So let me just read this here. It's from a wiki page here, right? It says, "An oath of allegiance. The oath of allegiance is a promise to be loyal to the British monarch and his or her heirs and successors, sworn by certain public servants in the United Kingdom," right? So usually these public servants would do this, right? But he's called upon the whole country to do it, right? Or to be involved in it, right? And also by newly neutralized subjects' citizenship ceremonies, right? But you see, a lot of it's kind of negative, right? It says you must be joking. The man that want to swear allegiance to you, man, you crusty ass devil. you know, should the public pledge allegiance to, because they want society under the thumb, and like I said, Esau, he's with his pots and schemes, he's moving everybody towards a an NWO, right, where he's gonna have everybody subjugated, right, and you're gonna kind of pick that. In a way, the opportunity is going to give, the choice is going to be given you whether or not you participate in this new world or not, man. Because the other option is death, death by exile. you know, and they want everybody subjugated and basically pledging allegiance to the elites, right? Say, why am I declining the invitation to pledge my allegiance to the king? I respectfully decline an invitation to pledge my allegiance to the king. They hate this dude, man. They don't like this dude. They don't like this dude, man. Even Jack GPT, man, ain't doing it. you know. So the pledge of allegiance to the king is nonsense and seems designed to incense everybody, right? So it's gone a bit mad. People weren't happy with it, right? Let me grab this quickly. Right, it's Obadiah 1 and 2 says, "Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen; thou art greatly despised." Yeah, they don't like this devil, man. This Edomite here. They don't want to pledge no allegiance to this dude. All right, so I've got this article here, and I was hoping I'd see the poll, but apparently you got to subscribe to it and all this bullshit. So I can't see the poll, but um, it got here from the Daily Record, right? It says, "Will you swear allegiance to the king during the coronation? Vote in our poll." The request has caused outcry among royal opposers. Are you planning to pledge your allegiance to His Majesty this weekend? So it says the invite is part of the public's new role in the royal ceremony called the homage of the people. Homage of the people. Let me see if I can get that up. Let's see what I can find on it. does it mean? It sounds like some sort of ceremony or something like that. It holds some sort of significance or something, but I'm not coming up with anything here. Right, it says in a historic first, this will replace the long-standing tradition of royal peers needing to pay homage to His Majesty before kissing the new monarch's right cheek. Right, so they want you to bow down to, down to the elites. Okay, that's the whole point of the NWO is, man, so they can rule out in the open with um, no threat of violence, no threat of revolt, because you're gonna be under the thumb, while the chip under your thumb, you know. This is a service in Westminster Abbey on Saturday. Archbishop of Canterbury Justin Welby called on those tuning in to take part in a great cry around the nation and around the world of support for the King. So all these are institutions, that they have to pledge allegiance and have to, sort of set up, sort of systematic, right? All part of the system. So, but the news has resulted in public outcry as the change has been slammed by those who oppose the royals. Anti-monarch group Republic has described the request as offensive and tone deaf. Right, so the man's covering it says, and if people don't want to do so, that's entirely up to them. Blah 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 blah. But yeah, they didn't like that. They didn't like that one little bit. Right, but this is just to show you the devil, the influence this devil's really having is dwindling on the earth, man. But they're gonna force the situation, and they're gonna get their obedience, man. They're gonna get their them pledges, because you people out here in the world, okay, you don't think or don't see or think anything beyond the world that you live in. All right, so when this world falls apart, and Esau's the one with coming with the answers, or supposedly, right, seemingly coming with the answers to kind of keep this world intact in albeit in a slightly different form. Okay, in the case of the NWO, which is their new system that they're developing right now, because they got it ready for when this place collapses. Okay, it's just when they pull the trigger on it, right? You're gonna give your soul. You're gonna give your soul to Esau, and into his new system. All right. In Revelation chapter 13, verse 15 says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast, right? Homage, bow down, kiss the ring, kiss the cheek, whatever, right? Pardon me. Sorry, I lost my place. And cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed, right? So, this whole King Charles thing ain't really a big issue, but, the time where the CHIP is introduced, you're going to be kind of doing this, right? You'll be pledging your allegiance to Esau and these wicked elite, all right? And you're going to accept his mark, all right? And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, right? That's you pledging your allegiance, man. That's the sign of your allegiance. The side that you picked, what you believe in, what you have faith in. Because the world out there is terrible. It's going to be terrible. But you're going to believe on this man, beginning with these wicked elites to save you, man. And not the Most High. So you're going to pledge your allegiance to Esau, but not to the Heavenly Father, man. Right? Saying that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Right? Because you're there thinking, oh, Esau can help me get food and water and medication, whatever. Where's the Most High? They don't see him, right? You can't see him. So they see Esau. So they're going to be focused on the tangible things, the carnal things. Okay? With the Lord at that very same time is testing people's faith, testing them in the things that they can't see. right? So the Most High got you in a trick bag, man, and you're gonna end up making the wrong decision. And and ultimately, really, that a wrong decision only really lays with our people, because you heathens and you other nations, man, you're just wrong anyway. Right? You're gonna get fucked up anyway. But our people now, we have an opportunity, a chance for salvation, and a lot of our people are gonna choose the wrong, method of salvation, because a lot of our people trust or believe in Esau in at crunch times, man, because they're not spiritual enough. They don't have faith. They don't believe in the scriptures. They don't believe in the Heavenly Father and His Son. As much as we're supposed to, right? No, you believe in Esau, right? And the majority of our people are gonna take his mark and pledge allegiance to him. And he gonna be their king. He gonna be their God. He gonna be their ruler. All right. This is Genesis 47, verse 18. And when that year was ended, they came unto him the second year and said unto him, We will not hide it from my Lord, how that our money is spent. My Lord also have our herds of cattle. There is not aught left in the sight of my Lord, but our bodies and our lands. Wherefore shall we die die before thine eyes, both we and our land? Buy us and our land for bread, and we and our land will be servants. Okay, you're going to pledge your allegiance, right? And we servants unto Pharaoh. Right, so this is happening during the time of 7 years of famine in Egypt, right? And people were selling everything that they had just so they can get grain, just so they could eat, right? But it came so bad that they didn't have nothing left, right? The same thing's gonna happen here. There ain't gonna be nothing left. You ain't gonna have shit, right? And Esau's gonna, say, look, you take this sea hip, man. We're gonna provide you with rations and that, so you can survive, medication, whatever, so that you can survive. And the majority of people are gonna be down with that, because the alternative is terrible, is difficult, hard, you know. So you're gonna pledge your allegiance, man. You're gonna do as you're told, right? So that you don't die, right? So then Joseph bought all the land of Egypt for Pharaoh, for the Egyptians sold every man his field, because the famine prevailed over them, so the land became Pharaoh's. Right? You're gonna become property of the elites, even though we kind of are, in a sense. But we're gonna be in a new system, man. That's gonna have greater control over us. All right. This Exodus 21 verse 6 says, then his master shall bring him. Let me read up a little bit. If his master have given him a wife, this is for a servant, in another man's house, right? So if his master have given him a wife, and she have borne him sons or daughters, the wife and her children should be her master's, and he should go out by himself, right? Because it don't belong to him, right? It belongs to the master, right? But and if the servant shall plainly say, I love my master, my wife, and my children, I will not go out free. Like, he got attachments now. Like, he got his wife, he's got his children. His employer is all right. He's cool. Man's like, I don't want to leave all of that. Right? Same way can be said about people in this world. This world is not perfect. Everybody would agree with that. But they love this world and the things that are in it enough to want to keep it, to want to stay in it. Right? They love the world. But the love of the world is not of the Heavenly Father, man. All right, so that's that decision. People are going to do whatever it takes to try and keep what they've got. Right? So they're going to make certain decisions, right? They're going to take that sea hip, right? Says, then his master shall bring him in unto the judges. He shall also bring him to the door, or unto the doorpost, and his master shall bore his ear through with an awl, and shall serve him forever. And that's the same sort of situation that's going to apply when you take that sea hip. Okay, just like obviously it's not getting put in your ear. Okay, that syringe, that hypodermic needle is going to go into your hand and plant that, RFID NFC in you, man. And that's going to be your badge now. That's going to be that, proof, evidence that you serve in the system. You serve Esau and the wicked elite. That's what it is. And you're going to serve him forever. That's it. All right. So yeah, the majority, you will pledge your allegiance. right? Um, let's see. It's Matthew chapter 6, verse 24. It says, "No man can serve two masters," right? So you got those that believe or feel that they believe in the scriptures and the Heavenly Father and His Son, that they're gonna come and save us and that. But a lot of you, you haven't really got any faith. So when the crunch time happens, when the day of evil happens, man, you're gonna capitulate, collapse like a cheap deck chair, and cave in. You can't claim to be serving the Heavenly Father when you're trying to get in cahoots with Esau. you know, right? So it says no man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other. Esau don't believe in the Heavenly Father, man. Esau out here trying to push LGBT agendas and all kinds of stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Like he don't give a damn, right? But you're gonna side with him because he's gonna offer you some sort of carnal protection that that you perceive as protection, and don't trust in the spirit. You can't serve two, right? It says he will either hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. Okay, a lot of people are gonna hold on to Esau because Esau is the creator of the world that people live in, man. The way the world is in Esau's image, and people seem to like this place for the most part enough to want to fight and fight for it and keep it. So you're gonna, because how should I come to destroy this place? I don't know what you guys are thinking. The Lord is coming to level everything down, man, because this place is wicked. But people ain't gonna want to give up their stuff, man. That's why they're all trying to put it off. They all trying to put off the day of the Lord. Oh, not in my generation. They're trying to put it off. They don't want it to be them that happens, the generation that happens to them. They don't want it to be them because they want to live out their life in this place. All right. Anyway, it says, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. Ye cannot serve God and mammon. Okay, you can't serve two. Right. So you have to make a choice in that day. But like I said, you people ain't got the faith, man. All right. This is Malachi chapter 3, verse. I'll leave it to last. I've only got one more. Yeah. I'm going with Revelations 14 and 9 first, right? I'll get from verse 8. It says, "And they followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, If any man worship the beast and his image," okay, they say you pledge your allegiance, right? You bow down, you accept the terms and conditions that Esau is going to put upon you, right, to be in his new world, right? "If any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God." Right? So you thinking that you're saving your life by doing this thing, right? Because Esau going to provide you with food, right? You think you're saving yourself, right? There's some sort of protection going on. But what's going to happen is that you're going to just sealed your own destruction, man. Because the Lord ain't going to have mercy on anybody that takes that mark. All right? "The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name." Right? So you're going to be judged. Okay, you're going to be judged for, well, the heathen going to be judged anyway, but you Israelites that are not a part of the elect, okay, you're going to be judged for your faithlessness. I'm going to close out here on Malachi chapter 3. Let's have a look. Let's read from verse 16, right? It said, "Then they that feared the Lord spake often one to another, and the Lord hearkened and heard it, and a book of remembrance was written before him for them that feared the Lord and that thought upon his name," right? That's the elect. Because they feared and believed in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai and the deliverance, man. Okay, those that take the mark don't believe in all of that. So, and they shall be mine, saith the Lord of hosts, in that day when I make up my jewels, and I will spare them as a man spareth his own son that serveth him. Then shall ye return and discern between the righteous and the wicked, between him that serveth God and him that serveth him not. Okay, it's going to be made evident in that day, right? Because obviously the men that had the faith are going to be safe; they're going to be delivered. But obviously, though, everyone that pledged their allegiances to Esau and his new system, they're all going to be destroyed, man, and put into slavery. So I say this is all fun and games right now, but they want you to do this. They want you to pledge allegiance to the new world order, man. But yeah, like I say, he getting backlash, man, because no one likes him. He's not the queen. He's not the queen. The queen was lovely. Just another devil, man. Another pink devil. But yeah. Anyway, man. A lot of business has been edified, and I'm gonna close up, man. So yeah, until next time, I'll say shalom.